Hey guys, this is Maddie,
and Deandra,
and you're listening to
Athletes Unfiltered. The podcast where we keep it real, raw, and filtered about the real world of athletics.
Where athletes come on here and share their real stories. No bluffs, no filter. We're just here to have fun and talk about our real stories. So today we have Mia as our guest today.
Okay, welcome back for episode 4 with a special guest with Mia. She's a 2024 Big Ten preseason all-conference team, 2-time Pac-12 all-conference team in 2022 and 2023, two-time AVCA All-Pacific South Region team, 2022 AVC All-American Honorable Mention, AVCA Pacific South Region Freshman of the Year, and 2021 Pac-12 Freshman All-Freshman Team. Give it up for Mia.
Thank you so much. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, welcome.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Yes.
Good to see you guys.
How are you feeling? How's
I'm
your
feeling
day been?
good. It's been a long day for sure. We had practice and then went grocery shopping with my roommate and then got ready for this and then I'm here.
Do you guys go to Trader Joe's?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Wait,
Trader
actually?
Yes, we actually did. We actually did,
I
yes.
love
God, I
Trader
love
Joe's.
Trader
It's so good. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just the vibe going in there. And
Yes.
just like, I don't know, it's just so nice.
Healthy.
I just feel like, doesn't matter what I pick up. I know it's healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
The frozen food section.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
So today we were just like putting you on the show just to talk about your story, just from everything from the beginning of your career to your pro career now, just about your family and you being Samoan and just, you know, being different in the sports world, especially volleyball. So we just kind of want to go before volleyball, coming from a volleyball family. Did you always know you would play volleyball? Was there another sport you loved first? Just tell us about like the growing up process.
All right. Well, fun fact, I actually like hated volleyball when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, I probably started getting thrown into drills around like 5 or 6 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's early.
yeah. So,
That's
and then all my older relatives played and my older siblings. So I was in this like, I want to be different. I don't want to be like them, you know, like super drama.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, no, you need to go over there and play. So I was playing like soccer, but where we lived, it was like really hot. So it was like indoor soccer. So it wasn't even like, was it really a real sport? I don't know. So, yeah, I got taken out of that. My mom threw me in volleyball. And then since then, first 2 years of training was a little tough, but then, you know, I came around and started loving the sport. So, yeah.
Wow.
When did you know that you were like, okay, volleyball's my sport? Like, I want to play this the rest of my career, pretty much.
I think it was my first club tournament. The team that I was a part of, so I think my mom was my coach and my sister. And then my whole team, it was like 10 poly girls, 3 Mexicans, 1 black girl, and it was just like full of diversity. And I was just like,
that's so
yes.
nice.
So like sisterhood and chemistry and culture was like huge. And we were only like, 10 years old running around.
Yeah.
And so I think our first tournament, my dad told me, he was like, yeah, you lost all your games and you came home and you were crying. And that's when I knew that you wanted to take it seriously. And I was like,
Aww.
so you knew the tears of love versus the tears of hate in the sport. I love that. But yeah.
No, that's the best. Like, I don't know. I used to cry all the time with my dad after games. Like, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
we
we
lost.
lost.
And I think that really like showed like my passion for it. And so, with you continuing on, like, where'd you play club? Like, how did you progress with that? And how did the recruiting process go? Like, tell us about that.
So the club that I played for was my first club. It was Tuaniga, which is family in Samoan, and my parents owned it. So I played for my parents' club, and like I had 2 of my aunties as my coaches. I had my siblings as my coaches. So it was very family oriented, and of course, like it came with its own challenges. But I loved being coached by my family. Like I wouldn't, change my brought up any other way. And then like we merged with another club, and then we became our own again, which is Apex One Volleyball Club now. So technically like 3 different clubs, but same people.
Okay,
So,
yeah, cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And so, with like playing club, like, when did you start getting like recruited? How did that go for you? Especially, I wouldn't say you're undersized because you're
Oh,
not.
girl, no.
But everyone, because they're like, oh, you're undersized setter, and it's
Yeah.
different for you guys. Like, how did you manage that and like finding your way? to where you are?
I would say, so my recruiting process began my freshman year of high school, and I think that had a lot to do with where I played high school. I went to Mater Dei, which is like a private Catholic school, maybe like 30, 40 minutes away from my house. And obviously, like my club team, we weren't the best.
Yeah.
So getting exposed in that way didn't really happen a whole lot until I started getting looked at in high school. So that's when colleges kind of found me, and then they followed me to club tournaments and everything. So yeah.
Oh wow! Did you like play against Nalani, or were you guys on the same team?
For club, no, but we played against each other like literally every year growing up. Yeah.
Because
Oh,
I
that's so
swear,
fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
I swear I used to like remember seeing those videos like on Instagram,
Yes.
like oh
Yes.
my gosh, like a big rivalry or whatever.
Yes.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
but who was,
Everyone thought we were like, yeah. I remember this one reporter, like after, cause different high schools, we play against each other all the time too. And she was also at a top high school. And this reporter came up to me after, and he was like trying to pin us against each other. He was like, so like, cousin versus cousin, you guys both jump serve, you guys both do this, da, da, da.
Yeah.
I was like, are you trying to get me to like talk smack about Nalani right now? Like, what's going on? But yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
cool.
so cool. I love that.
So how did you know, like, during your recruiting process, how were you like, okay, like, USC is, like, my school, I want to go here? Like, what made you decide to go to USC, pretty much?
So my first year, I actually went to Long Beach State. Yeah, and then I think I decided to transfer after that first semester. That was when COVID was huge, and like we didn't get a season. And I was like, okay, like maybe I should, expand, basically like look for other schools. And the thing that really got me to really choose USC was Brad, the head coach. Every call that I was on with him, it was very natural, and the things that he was preaching to me at that time, like I could really get behind. And I knew not every school is perfect, so I broke it up between coaches, team, and school.
Yeah.
So obviously USC, great school. The team at the time, with his transition, it was a little up and down.
Yeah.
And so, but with like Brad, I knew I clicked with him really quickly. And if I can, like, if I can buy into the coach, I can buy into, everything after that.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that kind of, if you have that coach that has the confidence in you and has that foundation, that can really like give you the confidence to go out there and play for them. Because I don't think
Exactly.
people realize how important it is to have a
good
great coach.
relationship.
Yeah, and like I feel like it really like impacts you as a person and a player to see like who you're playing for.
Yes.
And with USC, like tell us about your journey there. Like tell us about the highs, the lows, like the struggles you went through there, and then like the success. Because obviously you got all the types of awards there. So like, how was that?
It was great. I loved my experience. It did feel like a long but quick 4 years. I mean, you guys know how it is. Like everyone's like, time flies. It's like, no, it doesn't. Like, I'm cool. And then like next thing you know, like I'm done. I'm like, damn.
It's crazy.
It went by hella fast.
No, it's so weird.
But yeah, I loved my time, and especially Adania's class coming in my sophomore year. That was like 8 or 10 new people. So it was like Kalia Williams, Adania, Gala, Danny, like all these local people that I knew growing up too. So it was like one big family. And then we got Coach Megan Moinoa, who's from Long Beach too. And then my last year we got Tyler Hildebrand, who's from Long Beach too. And then so like it really, like every year it just became more and more family oriented, which I enjoyed a lot. And hella life lessons. Like I couldn't even tell you like the biggest one, but I would say the last one that I learned my senior year was just learning how to let go and just like truly play free, be free, and not worry about anything else but, going out there and be the best version of myself.
Yeah.
I think that's honestly like the hardest thing you could do ever.
Yeah.
Like I'm still like personally like struggling with that too. It's just like how to just like block everything else out and just like go play for you.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
It's so hard.
It's tough.
Because it's like you think because you're in the moment and you're like, oh my gosh, everything's such a huge deal. But
Yes.
now that I'm done, I'm like, I'm looking back and I'm like, it's okay. No one cares.
Breathe, girl, breathe.
Like,
Yeah.
No one cares what you did against this team. Like, you're
Right.
the only one thinking about it. And it's so sad because in the moment, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it's like life or death. But, like, I don't know. It's just crazy how, like, now that it's over with, that it's just, like, it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
you just got to let it go and enjoy it. So I'm
Yes.
glad that you got to do that, like, your senior year and stuff.
Yeah,
And then-
it took a long time coming, but
Yeah.
like especially having Skylar too. I forgot to mention my girl Skylar. Like, hold on, my bad, Skylar, my bad. But she can preach to this too. Like, we had such huge roles coming into like sophomore and junior and senior year that I think we, there was a moment where we kind of led with a lot of like tension.
Yeah.
Not tension like within each other on the team, but tension of like we want to be so good. And you know how it is, like you want to be so great, you want to strive for, you know, a natty and all these big things, and you kind of like lose yourself in that tension, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
my coach, he would like literally find me in practice, and you know, like when you're on the brink of tears and he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, ah, and he's like just let go, and I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good that your
Yeah.
coach was like encouraging about stuff like
I
that, you know?
Yeah.
That's really
nice.
healthy.
It is very healthy, and that you had like that support there. That's awesome. And you were saying that your sophomore year, it was someone that you knew. What's her name? Adana?
Yeah, Adanya.
Yeah. And so she's also Samoan too, right?
Yeah, she's half Samoan, half Tongan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was it like having that like family culture? And I know that like I don't know, there was like a big culture at USC with Polynesian, like Samoan. So how was it there and like having that family like environment?
It was like I didn't realize how. Actually, no, I did realize. That was a lot. Cap. I realized. It was a huge blessing being able to play with Adanya, and like, I mean, we are similar in so many different ways, but just to not only learn from her, but learn from the other Polynesians at the school, like just. It's different when you get to look around and you see your own people, you know, striving for the same thing and then thriving in those spaces.
Yeah.
So it's just like every day we walk around and we're meeting a new poly, either like on the football team or just in LA in general. You know, it's
Yeah.
still a big community for poly. So, and then both of us come from clubs that have a big Polynesian community in it as well.
Yeah.
So making sure that we go back and give back to them as well was huge for us.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
And then like how do you think that like because you had such a good family like support system like around you, like how do you think that contributed to your career? Like what was it like to be like, okay, like I'm riding for my state, like my family's in the stands, you know, like what did that feel like?
It was a lot. Like every day. I mean, even when I was younger, because all my cousins and siblings played volleyball, it was like I grind for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm working hard for them. You know what I mean? So it was a lot. It was a lot. Being able to like look around, especially senior night. My club came out, and then in the middle of season, I don't know if you guys know Dinah Jane on Fifth Harmony. She sang for Fifth Harmony, but she's Tongan as well.
Yeah.
And so she came out and sang the national anthem. And so the game we played against Nalani. Yes.
really?
Yes. So it was like Nalani on the court, and then it was Dinah Jane singing for us, and then it was Adanya, me, and then my coach was Samoan. So yeah, it was
that
it was
is
really
so
cool.
Like,
Yeah.
That's like so nice that you have like just that big foundation
Mm-hmm.
and like I don't know, that's so amazing to see because I always see your like TikToks of like you and your family. I saw your interview actually. I've watched it today, and it was just nice to see your family
Mm-hmm.
with like everyone supporting you, and like it's just really sweet to see that because not a lot of people have that.
Yeah.
And I love how close your community is with one another.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just really exciting to see. And you were talking about like the mental part in your USC career, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to know how your senior year went because you had a lot of people. Like Allie came in.
Yes.
And like, who else? It was Allie, Tyra.
Yes.
And
Skylar.
Skylar. Was Skylar there? Yeah, Skylar. Yeah.
And then we had like a couple freshmen this past season.
Oh yeah, they the ones that transferred.
Yes. From Texas. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, from Texas. Yeah. They're from Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, you had a huge like big team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how was it dealing with that? Because I know there was a lot of new people, like trying to balance people
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. Like, how was that? Like managing as a leader. You know?
It was definitely a lot, but I mean, the only reason I got through it was all God. Like every day, every game day, every chance that I got, I had to cast my cares, cast those worries, and like my relationship with God really grew during my college career because, you know, the whole thing where I'm fighting for my team, I'm also praying for my team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the reason,
good.
you know,
so
is that a bar? You know what I'm saying? Is that a bar? You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
like, wow, I feel like you're about to be emotional. I'm like,
getting,
wow.
you know, girl, I'm,
Yeah,
behind these sunglasses,
so
I'm tearing up too. But no, but truly, like I wouldn't be able to lead my team without serving them first, and so I made sure that like I couldn't speak in front of my team without knowing that it came from him.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would never want to go in front of my team and just BS. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
we can do it, and because of this, you know what I mean? It's like nah, like we can do it because we serve God. Like we can do it because he has molded us every day. Like we can do it because, especially going to the Big Ten our last year, there's, and then Allie coming from, Nebraska, like a lot of people had their own opinions and, media is going to look a certain way against us or stuff like that. But it actually turns out that my team had such a big personality that people low-key enjoyed watching us and kind of enjoyed keeping up with us. But there were still, that other side that can easily be taken the wrong way. And so, like I wouldn't be able to do what I did for the team without, God.
Yeah. Wow. That was amazing. That kind of gave me chills a little bit. I was like, wow.
All right, we're done, guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
No, because that's so beautiful because I don't think that was something I struggled with. And I don't know, maybe DB also did at Texas. It's just like, like you get so wrapped in your own self that I'm like, I got kind of distanced from God and like knowing my purpose. And I think that's what volleyball, like it helped me find my relationship with him and realizing this is not about me anymore. I'm like serving other people through God's word. And it's just, I don't know, it's just been amazing, like my growth with my relationship with God during volleyball. So that's been great.
And do you think that, like, I mean, I feel like we can all, like, relate to this, but, like, the days were just, like, the days where you just, like, want to give up, and you're just like, I don't want to play volleyball anymore.
Right. Like, today, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
The days we're crying in practice.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like God and, like, our faith is, like, a big testimony of, like, how we even got through college.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. Like, just when you think you're done, he's like, no, it's okay. Like, keep going. I was like, I don't want to.
I know.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's crazy. And then now with that, you're playing at Atlanta Vive. And how is that? Like, how has the transition been? I know at the beginning you had some type of, like, injury.
Yeah.
If you want to discuss that, like, how has that transition been?
It's been pretty good. As far as like city wise, adjusting wasn't too big because it's still a city. Obviously, I missed the beach. Super dramatic. Like we were watching a movie and like it was like these people experiencing the beach for the first time, and so they were like showing the water, and like I started crying because I was like, oh my god, I miss it. But other than that, like there's like so many things to do out here, which is kind of cool. And I guess like the only difference we kind of talked about earlier, the only difference between college and pro right now is just the team dynamic of, you're not going to be together, next year, or, how do you kind of build these connections while everyone's coming from like so many different places and then so many different stages of their career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're a pretty young team, but there's still girls here that have been playing for 5 or 6 years in pro, and I'm like, wow. Like I got Morgan Hentz, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's a goal right there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow. So definitely trying to learn as much as I can from, players like her.
Yeah. Well, so how does the pro volleyball like work? So like every year is there like a different draft and you just go to like, they like trade you to different teams? Is it like kind of like NBA, NFL? Like how does that work?
So like I'm still learning.
Because
I'm like, I don't even
it's 2
understand
years
it.
in.
Yeah.
It's really new. Yeah.
Like I didn't even know like literally when I got here for training camp, like I didn't even know they did cuts.
Yeah.
So I got here and I was like, yeah, dude.
What?
In training, so like there's like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
right? So I came here and I was like, hey, like I'm gonna be here for a while, blah blah. And then one of my teammates was like, oh yeah, like they just cut this one girl, and I was like, wait, what? And then they were like, yeah, like there's another round of cuts like next week, and I was like, whoa.
That's
and then
weird.
so it's a lot.
Yeah.
And then during season, I think you can get traded if you're on the practice team.
Okay.
Yes, and then you can go in and out of the practice team as well.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I feel like
now
that's kind of
remember.
weird.
Yeah.
It is.
Nani was talking about that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have like 24 people, right? So is it like 12 people are practicing and 12 people are on the team? Like how do you
That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, no. There's
like
only
the practice team and then there's like the real team, like
right? No. There's only like 4. There's like 15 of us.
Oh my God.
The practice squad is only like 2 or 3 girls.
Oh, so
yes.
I thought it was like there's like 24 girls, there's like 12.
Nah, girl.
Oh, no.
She's like, so out of 50 girls, who travels? I'm like, I don't know.
I thought it was like a big split. So
No,
it's
no.
just like 2 to 3. Okay.
Yes. And
Right.
then the only difference, like they practice the same, blah, blah, blah. But the only difference is they don't play or they don't dress.
Okay.
Yes.
And they still travel with
Yes.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's good at least. Because
Yeah.
it's like, I thought they just practice and they just stay here and just vibe out. But okay.
They're like, all right, cool. See
I'm
you guys
like, all
later.
right, see you later. But so Mia, let's learn a little bit about you, like
All right.
outside of volleyball. So what are you like?
Ooh, outside of volleyball.
Outside of
Yeah,
volleyball.
like what do you want to do when
Tell
you're
the world,
older?
tell the world who you are.
Yes.
Guys, I'm simple. You know, I like to pray, food, and that's it. You know, I'm just kidding. Okay, hobbies outside. Let's see. Well, it was so easy for me to like in California. I'd be like, oh, I just love going to the beach. Like,
Yeah.
like you know, what's it called? Like me and Skylar or like some of our other teammates. Like in the evening, we'd go watch the sunset. Like wine, pizza, boom. Like that's an evening
that is
itself.
so
Yeah,
nice.
You know what I mean? And so like that was a fun pastime for me. But here I would say I love coffee. Like I've been starting to get into that. So visiting coffee shops, starting to get back into reading, trying to learn more about money because
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Gosh,
Like
it's hard.
it
It's hard
is,
out
it
here.
is,
Like,
it
oh
is.
gosh.
We're growing
Yes.
up, guys.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's
That
so-
1 year you have left, girl, enjoy that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I'm gonna really cherish that one.
no,
Yeah.
really, really. Also, how was it playing with Bianca? Sorry, I know this is like random.
I love Bianca, honestly.
love that.
And I'm so happy that she's playing at Vibe, that you guys have each other. But she was such a like fun teammate. And I just loved her like energy and like passion for the game. Like that really like I feel like helped our team so much. And I feel like she made like such a big impact on like Georgia Tech volleyball and like left like such a good legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy for her. She's so cute and so
Dude,
funny.
she's
I was seeing
so funny.
TikToks. I was seeing all TikToks together.
Yes, she's so funny, bro.
Yeah.
And like the way she plays, like you think you'd be grabbing line, and she's like, no, finds
Yeah.
more line. I'm
No,
like,
her ball control is like crazy.
yes,
Like she can like dig anything. She'll pass like a perfect ball.
literally. Like she's doing a 360 dime. I'm like, all right, let me not serve you. Go this way. Got it. Thank you. But yeah, those are kind of like what I do outside of. Yeah, trying to learn more about the city. You know.
Yeah. And what do you want to do for your future career? Like out, like no more volleyball. Like, do you want to get into coaching? Do you want to? What do you want to do?
So I always tell people like I don't want to get into coaching because same thing like all my family are coaches. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? After we all coach, blah blah blah. But truthfully, like, because I just finished I think like my 3rd or 4th season with my club team, like coaching club.
Yeah.
And my parents have really shown me and my siblings how they've kind of used owning clubs as their ministry, you know, and how they give back to the community, how they serve, you know, the people that God brings to them. And so like that really like I love coaching because, you know, interacting with the kids, interacting with the youth. And so I really want like after my career to really dive into how can I grow this even bigger and maybe not just make it a club, but make it, you know, an outreach, you know what I mean? So that's definitely something that I want to look into.
Yeah, that's awesome. I feel like that's just so nice because I feel like you have such a big foundation to like go off of
Yeah.
and to do that.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
And you just have like a spirit. Like we were like talking about in the car that like you just have this personality that like I don't know. I feel like you can definitely like thrive doing that because you just have like this really good soul about you and just
Thank
like
you.
talking about to you just makes me feel like I don't know. I just feel like refreshed. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I'm like ah.
Oh my gosh, thank
I'm like, I
you,
just feel
thank
like
you.
I'm like ah. It just
Thank
feels
you. I
good.
appreciate that. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be awesome. That's
Yeah.
gonna be really good. I'm excited for you.
Thank you. So if y'all know, you know, in the future, if y'all got kids, you know what I'm saying? you know,
yeah,
you know,
bring them over there.
Yeah,
You
girl.
need to.
We'll be in California, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you think you want to stay in California?
For sure, for sure. After moving here, I was like, I'm moving back. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you have any like I guess like career goals as far as like being in pro? Like do you want to be like, oh, I want to play this long or I want to go play here or like anything like that?
I mean, ever since I was younger, like God willing, national team, Olympic team, you know what I mean? Working towards that. And as far as like longevity, I mean, I'm just trying to take it one day at a time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, woo, you know,
Yeah.
like especially after playing this past season and then jumping right into pro.
Yeah.
Just trying to learn more about how to stay recovered and stay fresh. So, yeah, longevity, I try not to think too far. You know what I mean? Because on a bad day, I'm like, I'll retire now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I won't do that. I won't do that.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fair.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna do now some rapid questions for you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
This
And
is the
it-
fun
this
part.
Is this
the fun
like
part.
no thoughts, like just one worded like answers or like?
No.
Okay.
We try to do that, but it's like it's kind of hard.
Okay,
But you
got
can really
you.
have some time to think about it.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's see some rapid questions. What's one thing people don't know about you?
think.
You could do the next one, too.
No, it's okay. I got you. I mean, I guess like Mia is a nickname. Like it's not my government name.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's your name?
Don't worry about it. It's a
Oh,
secret.
it's
Yeah,
like- it's like
that's
a-
confidential. That's
oh,
confidential.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys after when the mics are off. But yeah, Mia's my nickname. Fun
Oh,
fact,
wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
Oh,
good
that was a
one.
good one.
Thank
Okay.
you. So now you guys are like, I wonder what her name.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. I was
yeah,
like trying
yeah.
to think in my head. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna even try. Like,
Okay, what is, if you could pick one word to describe your journey so far, what word would you pick?
Oh, good question. Blessed. That's it.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And mic drop there.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
can't argue
it.
with that, you know?
Yeah.
Ups and downs, but, you know, he still got us through,
Yeah.
you know?
Definitely. Who's the toughest player you've ever faced, like, or played against? Like, you're like, oh, like she's so good when you've played against. You know what I mean?
Dang, that's tough. I would say Nalani. Especially the
yeah.
last time we played against, okay, the last time we played against her in college, let me tell you something. We all know Nalani, right?
Yeah.
And when, even though she libero, she be free balling, dumping, hitting here and there. And I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
And so I think she got like 5 kills against us just from being a
Really?
libero. Yes.
Wow.
So like consistently, like since we were young, she's always been
She's
like,
so good.
I know. I'm like, damn, girl, chill. And we be
so
always
good.
bantering across. And I'm like, yo, like, why you do that? Like, dang, like.
She was like, I gotta show up for
Yeah,
my
she
hometown.
got
No,
to.
literally reverse sweep. I was like, all right.
Oh yeah.
Donna Jane's here. All right.
That was
Like,
a crazy game.
It
Like, that
was.
was
Watch that
crazy.
Yeah, it was fun though. I
Yeah.
was happy for her.
Yeah.
And I was like, if we're gonna lose someone right now,
yeah.
I'm glad it's you, girl.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, what's your fave pregame hype song, or like not even song, genre, artist?
Okay. I love a good gospel music before games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yes. I learned like after high school, I was like, I think I get a little too hype before games. I need to learn how to like kind of control this. But then sometimes if you listen to gospel music, do you ever get a little emotional?
Emotional. You just feel centered.
Yes,
You feel
yes.
centered. You feel grounded. You feel ready. You can take on anything.
Yes.
You know?
Ready is definitely it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Do you have,
depends.
like-
Sometimes I cry though. Like
Oh,
I'm like
Oh, trust me.
Like,
on
I'm
the
like-
bus,
I'm like,
like-
looking out the window. I'm like
yes, bro. Don't even.
I'm like
No, literally. Like on the bus, I always wear sunglasses, whatever.
yeah.
And like, I be like, I'm telling you, like tears
Yeah.
under these sunglasses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like, damn. But yeah, there's a song called "Everlasting God" by I think William Murphy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay,
Or
Everyone tune in.
Yeah.
yes,
gotta
yes.
give it a
Or
listen.
"Praise Him in Advance" by Marvin Sapp. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Maverick Sap is good.
Yes.
That's another one.
There you go. Add that in your. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So if you could go back and give young Mia one piece of advice, what would it be?
Ooh, good question. I would say kind of what we talked about earlier. Just let go.
Yeah.
You know, let go and let God. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Another bar.
You know what I'm saying? I had to. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, and then last one. Who's the funniest teammate you've ever had?
Can you say myself or like? I was kidding.
No, honestly.
No, honestly,
No, I'm playing,
yeah.
no. Okay, funniest teammate. That's tough because like so many good. I would say in college, Adanya. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she ain't funny. Yeah, she ain't funny, but you know she funny.
Yeah.
I'd say Adanya, Riley McGinnis, funny. Do you know who Riley is?
Yeah.
Yes, I think y'all would enjoy her. She's
Really?
super funny.
She's from. Where's she from?
Long Beach.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
yeah, Southern California.
Okay.
Yeah, Skylar, funny.
Yeah.
hilarious.
She's
Like, come on now.
I can't.
Like, she just be unfiltered to the max.
Yes,
Like, you know what?
definitely.
If you want to hear it real, go ahead and call Skylar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Yeah, she'll give it to you straight.
yeah. she's-
literally.
Yeah.
Or like, you put on something, she's like, you gonna wear that?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. I'm not gonna wear it. I'm not gonna do that.
She's so funny. I can't.
Literally.
I miss Skylar already.
Yeah.
Me
But
too.
yeah, Mia, this is it. Thank you so much for
Thank you
coming
guys.
on. Like,
Yeah.
it was so like great to have you. You were an inspiration to a lot of people, including us. So it was great to have you today.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, but thank you guys for inviting me for real. Like I really like I love what you guys are doing and then just to like, know you and then you guys know Nalani, like, and then Skylar and all of them. Like, I thought that was really cool too. Like that collab that came later, and I was like, wow, like just like small world. And then I love what y'all are doing, for real. Keep it up.
Thank
Period.
you.
We needed
Thanks,
that.
girl. Yeah, we did.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
We did need that. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.